Good morning. It is Sunday, December 12th, 2021. Today we are going up to North and Middle Tripyramid. We're going to do an out and back on Pine Bend Brook Trail. It's the traditional winter route, and I don't know, we wanted to stay kind of protected today because the winds are forecast to be very high. They seem to be high, so it's still pretty warm. I think it's 27 here. I expect it to be very icy today because there was a lot of rain yesterday. So we're off. Scar Ridge Trail comes in at 3.2, so I think the summit is around 3, of North is around 3.3 or 3.4. It's pretty close to that. Okay, we're about a mile and a quarter up Pine Bend Brook Trail. We're wearing spikes, even though this section has nothing on it, but the beginning was quite a bit of ice, and I'm sure that we're gonna be back. So we're wearing we call them our rock spikes. They're pretty dull, and we use them when it's like this kind of ice in rock. So we have sharper spikes with us. I think we're gonna need them higher up. We've done this trail last winter, and there are definitely some areas on it that are super steep that when we did it in the winter, we wished we had full crampons, believe it or not. So I can't remember if we had just these, or I think we had our good spikes with us, but it was still tricky. So I'm assuming those areas will be just straight up ice. We'll probably switch over and get better bite. Whoa. But anyway, we are approaching, let's see, right here is the scour, and then let's see, over in here is North Tripyramid. And then this right here is the Fool Killer, which is, it's on the New Hampshire 100 highest, and it's a trailless peak that people bushwhack from Sabbaday Brook Trail. I suppose you could get it other ways too. I think it's called the Fool Killer because back in the 1800s, when it was all the rage for people to come up and hike in their wool suits and full dresses and stuff, they would be trying to get up to North Tripyramid and instead ended up on the Fool Killer, because when you're hiking up from Sabbaday Brook, you think, wow, that's the biggest thing around. That must be it, but it's not. So anyway, I just wanted to show how down here there's no snow or anything. So we'll see what it looks like once we get up over 4,000 feet. It was crazy warm yesterday. It's under freezing now, but it was melting all night long too, so we'll see. Okay, we're getting into the steep stuff now, and lots of ice. Right next to me there's some icicles. Rocks are pretty thickly covered in this section. I have upgraded to my better spikes. John has not, so I don't know what his plan is, but I would prefer not to slip on this and go for a very quick unintended slide. Would not be fun. So anyway, that's where we are. I think we're probably half a mile from the summit or so. And most of it is going to be quite steep. This is nice right here. But, all right. We didn't see anyone else parked where we were. No one on the trails, but there was a 10-speed bicycle down there, so somebody is doing a loop, probably coming the other direction. But maybe not. They might have been going this way. All right. So we just popped out. We're right near the summit of North Tripyramid. It's just solid ice. There's John. The actual summit is over here, which usually there's a little cairn, but now there's just a rock. Let's see if it's a pretty clear day. I don't know if we can get a view out this way. Not really. Nope. On the other side, there should be a view out to the presidentials. Let me walk us down there. So you can see, and probably hear. Definitely need some kind of traction. Yeah, okay. That's good. It's a little bit obstructed, but not too bad. Over here, I don't want to fall off this cliff. There we go. So there's Mount Washington. Through here is Kearsarge North. Wow, behind that tree, right in here is Chicorowa. I think we'll be able to see that better from middle. And this right there is Passaconaway, I believe. Yes, it should be. Yep. And then, let's see, behind the presidentials, right up in here, are the Carters and the Wildcats. Nice. It's, we have been really pretty protected from being down and being in the trees. Like the wind occasionally comes through. Sounds just like a freight train. So I cannot imagine being up on the presidentials today. I think that the wind was going to build throughout the day and it was going to top out at 120 mile an hour sustained winds. So at least that's what they said last night. So that's why we're doing this again. All right, next stop is Middle Tripyramid. Okay, this is the summit of Middle Tripyramid, and Kearsarge North is the pointy, and then in front of that ridge is the Moat Mountains, which is an excellent traverse, or you can just go up north. There's a nice loop there. And then Chicorowa and the Sisters. This big hulking thing is Passaconaway. And then over behind here would be Whiteface. And South Tripyramid also behind here. And then, ooh, let's see. That is the Waterville ski area and Mount Tecumseh. And over here are the Osceolas, I believe. Yes. All right. So we just saw our first group of people and dogs.
Maybe it'll be our last group.
And that might be our last, who knows. So we're gonna head back now, have a snack, and call it a day.
Is this the summit?
This is the summit.
Nice.
Yep.
Up on that rock.
Well, it is the highest thing. Wanna go stand
I
on it?
never got up on that rock.
Yes, you have. Maybe not today.
Not today.
There he is, officially there. All right. Okay, we are almost finished. We're really, really near the car right now. And down here, as you can see, there's like nothing left, no snow, no ice. And as a consequence, we're able to see all kinds of cool fungus, like this one, that we haven't seen in a month or so. And unfortunately, I thought I was recording earlier. I came across an awesome patch of puffballs, most of which had been squished by the snow, but a couple of them hadn't, and I had puffed them all out and everything, but it wasn't recording. So, oh well, I'm not walking back for it. Anyway, we are right near the car, and we saw 2 individual hikers and one group with a couple dogs. One of the individual hikers came up the same way we did. The group came up Scour Ridge, which is like a longer but more gradual hike. It's an out and back. And then we saw one guy who was looking for a challenge and went up the north slide and was going down the south slide. So he seemed pretty happy. I guess I would be too if I had gotten to do the north slide and was successful. It's kind of not the right time of year, I would say. I think once there's more snow, I would be happier. But to each his own, hike your own hike, and he did, and he was happy. So that's all that matters, as long as he comes down safe. And we are arriving back at the car right over here. All right. It was a great day on the Tripyramids. A little more fungus. Okay, and another one. Cool.